Can everybody hear me okay? Is good? Thank you. All right, good afternoon. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Caitlin Schmidt, and I'm the head coach of Lanier High School Fast Pitch. On behalf of myself, the coaching staff, and our athletes, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out to celebrate two phenomenally talented young women. Our afternoon will consist of athlete introductions, the girls coming up to say a few words, followed by their parents and any family and friends that would like to speak. Once all have spoken, the girls will sign their national letter of intent, and then we will celebrate with pictures and refreshments. For those that might not know, the odds of being offered an NCAA sports scholarship are minuscule. Only about 2% of high school athletes receive the opportunity to further their athletic career at the collegiate level. Although that number is dismal, Lanier High School is ecstatic to announce that Danielle Stark and Laura Ann Acker get to be a part of something that so many dream to be. I've only been a part of the Longhorn family since the end of May, but I knew from the moment I met these two young women that big goals, followed by even bigger dreams, would come true for each of them. When I first met Danielle Stark, she was quiet but strong. With legs that run as fast as the wind, she is and will forever be the secret weapon that no team knew was coming. With too many to name, Danny's teammates describe her as innovative, fearless, and kind-hearted. As one of our 7 senior leaders this season, there is no doubt in my mind that ABAC will be getting one of the most talented young women Lanier High School has ever seen, both on and off of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to formally announce Danielle Stark's official commitment to further her academic and softball career at Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College in Tifton, Georgia.
Okay, I didn't have anything prepared because I didn't know we were standing up here, but I just want to make a couple shout outs. First of all, I would like to mention the softball team. You guys have been a huge part of my life and a second family to me. So, next I would like to mention all of the softball coaches that have helped me along the way. You've taught me more than I could even recall. So, next I would like to thank my parents for doing all the table and helping me all throughout this process. So, thank you.
So I'm going to leave the microphone open for a minute for anyone that would like to come up and speak about Danielle and her journey throughout the past 18 years. Anybody? Good? Good.
I just want to give a shout out to Danny's coaches. Because we moved here after we started out in Norcross, we never really were familiar with a lot of the coaches and the different networks and the cliques that go on. And so when she would move from a team to team, we really didn't know where to go or who were the coaches. And so it was always left to sort of listen to the scuttlebutt that went around and other coaches trashing coaches and, don't play for them or play for this one. And until Danny landed with Scott and Neil on the Thrashers, she always struggled with team chemistry or struggled with teams that maybe half the girls really didn't care. They were just there to play. But Danny likes to be serious about the sport and win or lose as long as they were given an effort. And until that team, she really didn't have that. So she never had anything bad to say about those coaches, so I appreciate that, Neil and Scott. And then until she landed on Dave's team, not so much Dave, I don't really have anything to say. Dave was probably the most trash coach I'd ever heard from other coaches, but she ended up being one of his favorite coaches. Now, we have 6 children. Danny's number 5, so we appreciate the fact that there were times when we had conflicts with traveling or trying to get this child there or this child there, and the coaches always stepped up and helped us out, and that was huge. And I'd like to think that they were doing it to help us out, but really they wanted their shortstop. So coaches, I appreciate that. That was a huge help when it came to a lot of the conflicts. Thank you.
Anybody else? Moving on. Okay. When I first met Laura Ann Acker, she wouldn't stop talking. Hi, my name is Laura Ann, but you can call me Acker and we're going to be the best of friends. With a voice that is calming and assuring to most, she was the one teammate you needed to help celebrate your accomplishments and calm you in times of despair. A left-handed bomb that no opposing team wants to set off, Laura Ann Acker is leaving Lanier High School with a work hard, win big legacy. Truly an inspiration to all. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to formally announce Laura Ann Acker's official commitment to further her academic and softball career at Agnes Scott College in Decatur, Georgia.
Hi, pardon the hopping. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents for always pushing me to keep going. There have definitely been some hard times during all of this, especially right now, but thank you for always pushing me and making me keep going even when I said I hate softball and I'm quitting, because obviously it's worked out, and I really appreciate all of that because I really do love softball. Next, I'd like to thank the softball team and everyone I've ever played with. I just really love playing softball, and you guys have all made it such a really good time. And to all the coaches I've ever played for, thank you for pushing me and making me the best that I could be. I know I've been a little hard-headed sometimes and that I would just kind of settle, but thank you for pushing me because I really appreciate everything you've all done for me. Next, I'd like to thank everyone who's here, all my friends and family, and everyone who decided to come out and support me. It warms my heart so much to see all of you, and I'm so happy that I've had the honor to know each and every one of you and for you to all impact my life in such an amazing way. And so yeah, thank you for everything all of you have done for me.
Would either of you like to speak?
I wrote this down because when I freeze, I really freeze. You're supposed to talk and say something funny at first, so here I go. Laura Ann Acker is going to college. Yep, still funny. This is really like a fairy tale to us. You made this possible. We thank you for all you have done. Laura Ann was shy and fragile little girl. Your kindness, patience, faith, and support made her into a sure enough ball player. You were always positive and reassuring, never mean or demeaning. Those people aren't here. You opened a world for her to grow and to find her true self, her strengths, her power, and her ability to make herself into somebody. You have done that for her. Softball is not a contest like basketball or track or bowling. Softball is a game. It's not executed. No, it's played. And in its play, one can find magic, real life magic. Thanks for making Laura Ann's life a thing of magic.
Anybody else like to speak?
All right, I'll speak on behalf of both of them. I just want to say thank you guys so much. You two especially have left your mark on me and made me realize that I didn't necessarily always have to be a leader through words, but through actions and the way I left my heart on the field. And I honestly don't know if I'd be who I was today if you guys weren't with me through softball and any other time of the day, to be honest. You guys have always been there for me when I'm down or when I doubt my successes
or how far I can really go. And I just want to say thank you for that, and I will truly miss you guys, but I can't wait to see you guys and everything that you guys do.
Anyone else? Okay.
I don't need to say. I'm probably gonna cry. The first time I met Danny Stark, I said, "Holy crap, who is she?" I had no clue who she was, and I never would have thought that we'd be as close as we are today when you walked in freshman year. You've definitely impacted my life in such a way that I can't even, oh my God, I'm crying. You're my best friend, and I'm so happy for you, and I hope you go far in life, and you better not cut me off, because I might cry even more. Okay. Congratulations, and Laura and Acker, I stumbled. You are the most positive person I've ever met, and I got down on myself a lot the past 4 years, and you were always there cheering me on and calling me the best, even though we all know that wasn't true every time. I don't know what I would have done without your positivity and your dad cheering on the sidelines all the time. But congratulations. I hope you go far. No problem.
I'm Laura Ann's grandmother, and I really had not planned to speak, but I have to tell you about when she was a little girl. I had a quilt shop, and I had her at my shop, and I said, "Laura Ann, let's get you a coloring book and crayons so you have something to do." We went to the store. She kept picking up a baseball and bat, and I said, "Laura Ann, you can't play with that at the shop. Who's going to play with you?" "Well, my papa will." She was, I think, 4, maybe 3. Anyhow, that got her started.
Oh, I could do this all day. This is great. Anyone else? Ladies, I'd like to personally thank you for welcoming me with open arms to a program you've helped build from the ground up. The legacy you both are leaving behind has positively impacted others near and far. You've left value not only to Lanier softball, but also to those who will soon follow in your footsteps. As Dr. Seuss once said, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way." Let's sign those papers! They have a double sign there. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for these new NCAA collegiate softball players. So the rest of the afternoon is for pictures galore. There are refreshments. Please enjoy yourself. And again, on behalf of myself, coaching staff, athletes, and administration at Lanier High School, we greatly appreciate you spending your afternoon with us. Thank you.